Hey beautifuls, I am so happy to have you here. We are just gonna pop in and do a quick love reading. I was feeling like something quite forbidden here. Feels forbidden, or maybe there's kind of feels like new energy too, I'm feeling. Maybe you just met someone and there's like a part of you having a hard time just like letting yourself fall or letting yourself go. Let's see what wants to come through, Spirit, for the collective. What wants to come through here? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. These also came out in the pre-shuffle. So, yeah, there was some type of ending. Ending, like you're done. This is hard to explain the way it's coming through. You're done, like, living life the way you think it needs to be lived, if that makes sense. Like, your perception of the way society makes you feel like you need to live, and you're deciding you're just gonna live, okay? You're just gonna live. You're gonna have this passion come through. We have the Five of Cups. Yes, there is an ending. There's been an ending to, there's been despair surrounded by like the lack of freedom, lack of free energy, okay? You just want to feel free, I'm getting, okay? Chariot, so new beginnings here. I just heard racy, like something very racy. There's energy coming in, maybe a new love, maybe someone you just met. There's energy coming in of like, it's going to be really, really exciting. And then we have the King of Wands, okay? So we have Cancer energy here. We have Scorpio, Mars and Jupiter, the Sun, Sagittarius, and Leo here. Eight of Swords. Yes, there was like a mental prison of some sort going on. We have Jupiter twice here. So there's some growth and expansion going on after an ending of some sort. And it's this prison. You're keeping yourself kind of in a prison, not thinking you could really have the things that you're wanting in life, or some type of really passionate, lusty, like love affair of some sort here. Ooh, and we have the King of Cups, so Scorpio energy again. This person that you have just met or is coming in very soon, maybe a firefighter or a musician here. Emotionally intelligent, intuitive, passionate, devoted, faithful, leadership, and reliable. Sun energy. You're gonna feel like you can't fall, or you shouldn't let yourself fall, I'm feeling, but Spirit's really saying here, like, it's safe. It's safe for you to love here. It's safe for you to open your heart and to trust that this is for you. It's like something you've really wanted to come in. Yes, the Four of Wands in Judgment. You are going to have the correct judgment here. You know, your intuition is spot on here, okay, with this person. It's going to be a beautiful, I mean, this Four of Wands, Aries energy, it also says foundation and partnership. It even says wedding, okay? So Judgment here, we have Jupiter energy again, so 3 times here. This is an awakening, resurrection, reincarnation, reunion even. Wow. Okay. Queen of Cups. Okay, so we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. You are very empathic, definitely. Maybe you're just waking awakening up to your psychic abilities here. And your intuition's like really, really strong, but there's this sense of not completely trusting yourself. This is a completely new journey with the Fool here. We have Aquarius energy. It's a complete new start. Maybe you're starting everything new, like just a complete fresh start in love, career, and it's a little bit scary. You're wondering if you can trust yourself, and Spirit's really saying here you can. You can absolutely trust yourself here, okay? You know what you want out of life, and that door is opening for you. These doors are opening for you, and it maybe feels risky a little bit, but it's good. It's going to be a good thing, a really good thing. Okay, we have Three of Swords. There is betrayal and heartbreak here, so maybe I'm feeling like specifically someone is moving on from like a divine counterpart situation, someone that's been really, really holding on to this King of Swords here, mean, calculated, ruthless, like maybe was like manipulative in some ways. And I'm getting that this has brought a lot of sadness, and you're over that, okay? You're like, I'm going to live my life here, okay? We have somebody watching. So this king came out with the King of Swords. So this person, you walking away or like moving away from this finally energetically is like probably going to magnetize them back towards you. There's a lot of swords energy here, so I'm really feeling, you know, there was games. There was kind of games going on here. We have death to this situation though. Okay, Scorpio energy again. There's death coming to this situation. This also speaks to a new beginning. So someone here is really ready to like let go of their past in love, and something comes in swiftly. Very, very swiftly, and it's a little bit scary because it feels so real, but it's also like you felt so much for this other person, for this past, that you're worried to let your guard down at all again. But this is like, you know, this is where we get tested. This is what takes discernment and with temperance here, okay? Alchemy, balance, healing, transformation, patience, options, and moderation. Okay, so really bringing balance to your life. You've had a lot of patience when it's come to your love life, and it's almost like this is going to really feel too good to be true. It's going to feel forbidden, and maybe it's going to feel forbidden in a sense because you do feel such a strong tie to this past, and it feels almost like cheating, even though it's not. And if you consider yourself a twin flame and you have, or a divine counterpart, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say that. Nine of Pentacles here. Okay, so lots of earth energy, Sagittarius. Earth is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. The Nine of Pentacles. So there's going to be a lot of abundance to this. This going through this door of the unknown is going to bring a lot of, it's going to help you become financially independent. It's going to bring a lot of confidence to you. You may notice like attention coming in from everywhere, okay? Getting a lot of attention, compliments, like people are just noticing. I just heard noticing you, noticing me. Okay, let's get the Heart's Hidden Oracle. Let's see. Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Yes, I was saying you're very empathetic, so you can really feel. Okay, you can really, really feel this. So what you're feeling, they're feeling. You know, if you're feeling, you know, crazy attracted to them, you're missing them, you know, they're feeling it too. We have rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. Okay, so yes, this is what's coming up for you due to this past. Okay, you have a fear of being abandoned or dismissed, or that, you know, like I said, you're going to open up your heart here and that you're going to go through something similar. Okay, clinging, but I get this is the King of Swords energy. Okay, you may notice that this person all of a sudden, because you're energetically closing that door, they come back heavy, right? And then there's like almost this obsessive energy about them. Stress in the reverse. So you're not going to let this have a hold on you anymore. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I'm seeing here, it doesn't really matter what they come in and say. You've been withdrawn from life completely for a while now, and you're just ready to get out there. Go ahead and let your hair down type of energy, right? You're ready for that. We do have divine masculine here. Okay, so what I was picking up with it's maybe this divine counterpart that you are letting go of for this new passionate energy to come in. It's a fiery love. Ooh, soulmates. Okay, so deep love, unity, connection. Possibly closing this out, like just having this feeling like it's been so long. This person is too, it's coming through like immature, but I hate to say that, like I don't want to be negative, but they just can't speak their truth. Okay, they've sat on this for so long, they're holding it so close to their chest. They are unable to be vulnerable, and it doesn't feel like it's ever going to happen. And it's like you've been holding on or putting your life on hold for way too long. Okay, maybe you really want a family here, with the family coming out on the bottom of the deck. This person, I mean, you know, you let go here, and then a soulmate comes in, and we can have absolutely beautiful relationships with soulmates as well. Beginnings. Wow. Okay. New direction and a start over. So exactly, you are ready to start over here. You're ready to let this go. There's also been, I'm feeling really strongly that leaning into these psychic abilities, or your empathic abilities as a healer and all that, you've really felt that was tied to this divine counterpart. And you're really learning here that doesn't have to come together for you to walk this spiritual path here. Okay, let's get messages from this new soulmate. Let's get messages from this new soulmate. There might be some that come through from the divine counterpart as well. We'll just go with the flow, whatever spirit wants to tell us. This is the Burning Heart Love Oracle. I want to apologize and I need your forgiveness. Okay, so definitely divine counterpart energy. It's like as soon as you let this go, this person's going to come in. This person is going to come in. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. Okay, so you can see the divine masculine taking over this reading. Now I'm ready for commitment. I want to treat you the way you deserve. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. It's like they didn't realize what they had until they see you move on or in another connection, okay? That really just pulls on their heartstrings here, I'm hearing. You're not expecting this love to come in, and it's like, I'm just getting like a breath of fresh air. I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. I can't go another day without you. This may be coming in like right now, this divine counterpart. It might be too late though, I'm hearing. It might be too late. I can't let you go. It's like this is going to be everything you wanted to hear. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. It's like this is going to be everything you wanted to hear for so long, but it's like there's this sense of, well, why now? You know, and you made me feel so unimportant. You made me feel, you know, so rejected in a sense. You know, it's like with how deep these counterpart connections are, it's like, how could you, you know, just sit on those feelings for so long? There's almost, I don't want to say anger or resentment, but it is going to pull up some of those type of feelings a little bit. Like, how could you sit on this for so long? Like, and put me through what you did. But this new love, there is a fiery, passionate new soulmate coming in for you, and it's going to be like a whirlwind. This is going to really take you by surprise. You didn't think that you could even feel this way for somebody else, but it's coming in, and it's a very strong connection. It may just be your happily ever after, I'm hearing. Let's get the astrology dice, and then I'll get a few charms. We have the 6th house, but 6 is also the number of the lovers, Gemini. This deals with all things related to health, hygiene, and daily routines. So again, with that spiritual discipline, this has been coming through so heavy here. And then we have Jupiter again, so growth, hope, and expansion. Okay, as soon as you let go, everything starts coming in for you. It's just like you grow exponentially spiritually here. It's going to be a positive thing. It's been very hard for you to let go. And then we have Scorpio, which is transformation, truth, honesty, secret emotions. So you've had to get real honest with yourself, you know, here, really honest. Let's get a few charms here. Ooh, we have the wheel, and I like to call this the wheel of change. So this is a much needed change. This has been a long time coming. You're ready to get back out into the world, okay? We have death with the bat, which we did have the death card. So Scorpio energy again. There's a death to this situation, especially with the 10 of Wands. There is a complete ending to this. Okay, you are finally deciding, you're putting it out into the universe, like, I'm completely releasing this. I'm letting it go. Maybe you've been praying lately, like, please, Spirit, help me release this. I cannot be tied to this anymore. And with the new moon coming tomorrow, this is a perfect time to do that. We have the dragonfly, so we did have the awakening to your psychic abilities, okay? Something about letting this go clears some blockages for you. There's been such an attachment to it. We have the hot air balloon, and this I like to say is my like new journey, or like the Fool's card, okay? Some new unknown journey. You're ready to just take off, to take flight, okay? We have the seahorse and the twin hearts here, and the turtle. Okay, this has taken up enough of your time. It's taken up enough of your time, your energy, your mind, everything, okay? It's really time to let it go so that this soulmate can come in. This beautiful relationship that you've been longing for, it's gonna come in, okay? And we have this seahorse, which the seahorses, they mate for life, I believe, just like penguins. So this is definitely a life partner coming in for you, okay? And I think you have finally, you know, just started to come to terms with that. Like, you know, I can't keep my life on hold anymore for this past. All right, my loves, I hope this gave you a little bit of guidance. I hope it helps strengthen your intuition on what you're already knowing and feeling. I love you very much. And until next time, love and light.